And we're live. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra, special, big up. Shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay at home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers, the Uber driver, the Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck driver, the train drivers, the bus driver, all public transportation drivers. Shout out to everybody out there on the road. Be careful. Shout out to every single clean hearted, good hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. If you are really like that, then you're a good person and you deserve respect. You hear that? If you are really like that, then you're a good person and you deserve respect. Yeah. Here we are again, another Friday morning. And this is where we say, it's the freaking weekend, baby! Ha ha! Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Thank you, Most High. Made it through another week, and I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still healthy. And nobody is planning my funeral, and nobody is weeping over my passing or any of these things. I'm not laid up in anybody's hospital. I'm feeling good and fit. Yeah, right, that's up. And I give thanks. Here we are this morning. Big up to everybody tuning in. I'll run back to the top of the chat in a minute and big up some people. I'm rushing to come in here this morning. I was supposed to put this shirt on this morning because I like to represent my own brand. You know, I was supposed to put this shirt on this morning, but the whole me running here, me just running in a regular shirt for me I wear. So here we are. All right. What we have on the board this morning. So Brittney Griner is now free. Shout out to everybody that said free BG, free BG, free BG until it went backwards. BG is free. All right. We're going to talk about that a little bit. We're going to talk about her new haircut. Them sock off our head. We're going to talk about what the African American or Black community diaspora type thing are saying and how we really truly are our worst enemies. And I'm going to give you some examples of who would never do such things. See, I'm going to talk a bag of things for talk just stemming off of the Brittney Griner freedom stuff. Sizzla, Kalonji. Yesterday, Rasta did a blaze of fire, you know. Mrs. Sizzla catch some things on fire. Kind of remind me of back in the day when Rasta really used to walk around and burn fire. Fire for that! Holy Emmanuel, and fire for that! You used to walk around in public before and you could very well, tight man in a tight pants, you probably would hear somebody show up behind you and you hear, fire for that! Man out there looking to a certain kind of way, indulging in certain things publicly, fire for that! So Rasta used to dash no fire, yeah. But Sizzla was dashing a fire, blazing a real fire yesterday and burning the platinum plaques that DJ Khaled gifted him or was sent to him because of work that he did on projects with DJ Khaled. I noticed how, you know, the whole of Jamaica fly down past Sizzla, it seems like, majority of them anyways, and took sides quickly between DJ Khaled and Sizzla. And it's funny to see how many Jamaican people shifted to the DJ Khaled side and was very much defending DJ Khaled. Not only that, they were like debasing Sizzla. They were putting him down. They had a whole lot of negative things to say about his actions. We're going to talk about that. And then, of course, Jamaican men again and Jamaican women in danger. We're going to talk about that on the heels of two specific stories that we're going to run through pretty quickly. Situations that happened concerning a Jamaican man and a Jamaican woman in relationship in Jamaica, and both of those ended badly for the woman, so to say. Well, it ended bad for both of them in one situation. The other situation it ended badly for the woman. But again, we're gonna give some word of thoughts to that. Try, you know, enlighten some people if we can, and these things. Yeah. Thank you, Mama, for the 9 months you carry me through. All those pain and suffering. No one knows the pressure you bear, just only you. Give you all my love, oh yeah. Yeah, man. This morning in my cup, I have some lemon, fresh squeezed lemon, and ginger. That's what I'm rocking with this morning. Maxine, good as gold. Thank you for being in the building. Let me scroll to the top and big up some people this morning. So Asserin Odetta is in the building this morning. Maxine, good as gold is here. Kerry Ann Jones is here. First one in Asserin Odetta. I appreciate you greatly. Answered the call. Sean Cassell is in the building this morning. Thank you for being here, Sean. He says, like the live, like the video as you join the live. I forget to do that all the time. So thank you for reminding me and for reminding your fellow patrons. Please like the video as you join the live. Just hit the thumbs up button. Just a way of saying I'm here. You know, I appreciate you being here too, and we're ready to engage the content. Ricky Reed is in the building this morning. BM is here. Brahmo Wright, my sister, is in the building. Says it's the freaking weekend, baby. Ha ha. Yes. Cats Moni is here. Soji 819. Big up yourself, Soji. Big up yourself, King Biggs. Morning fam. Nikki B is here. Senior Sexy is here. Janet Stewart's here. Elaine Brown. Michelle Howell is in the building this morning. Special shout out. Lady J is here. Main one is here. Sharon Spence. Mr. Article Don is in the building. Blessed Friday, tuning in from Ecuador. Mr. Article Don, I think you told me before what you did, but you're always a tuning in from some different part of the world. I feel like you need to carry me past some of them trip here because you travel a whole lot. BM is in the building this morning. It's the freaking weekend. Blessings, everyone. Cats Moni says it's the freaking weekend, baby. Dark Fly 10. Greetings, working people. Karen Notice is in the building this morning. Big up yourself. Darlene Walter Riley, Sharon Ingram, Brick House, morning. Debbie Jervis is in the building this morning. Dorothy T is here. Thank you for being here. T95 South is in the building this morning. Michelle Howell is here. Amen to that. And looking forward to eating some more Haitian food. Y'all saw the video we did yesterday with the Haitian food, right? Trying Haitian food for the first time. We did that. And I can tell you to your face, because that's pre-recorded, not pre-recorded that you saw. Yes, it was. And then it went live. But the food did good. See? And a whole lot of disrespect was going on in the comment section. I don't know why I want to do that, but me don't know. Grown people, some grown people ain't too grown sometimes, I guess. That is that. Donna Davis, big up yourself. Soji says the Russian got what they wanted using Brittney Griner as a bargaining chip. But we knew that from the beginning, right, Soji? We knew that from the beginning. Jane Ander, Beast Boy, Rosalind Smichael, thank you for being here. Julie Tapper, Black Goddess Henry, thank you for being here. Sandra Gardner of Gillespie, thank you for being here. I appreciate you greatly. All right. Let's start out with, what do you want to start out with? You want to start out with Sizzla, or you want to start out with Brittney Griner? Which one? It's up to you. Pick one. Jane Anders says notification, but no bell rung. Boy, that's how them do it at this point. Brittney, Sizzla, Brittney, Sizzla, 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 Brittney, Brittney, Sizzla. Come on, give me some more. We have some more seconds. Brittney, boy, it looks like it's going to be an even tie. Anything, I'm good with any topic, says Soldier 819. I need about 10 more. So I'm going to get Sizzla. 10 more, that's 9 more needed. Sizzla, bonfire, Sizzla, Sizzla. One more. Tiebreaker. Fire, King Biggs. All right, then. Sizzla it is. And then we'll get into the Brittney Griner stuff. Fireman. Sizzla, the fireman now. Sizzle. Something was sizzling yesterday, and it was some platinum records, Plaques. They were sizzling. They were on fire. When we wake up and see the thing, I say, right, that will piss off Sizzla now, because you know Sizzla is one of them Rasta they will stand firm in the whole Rasta thing, right? The man never shake it, not yet, ever. From him take on the role from teenage years till now. And he's now 46 years old and never shake yet. So funny to see people who say, yeah, man, Sizzla solid, and these things go against him as soon as it's something that has to do with. But you know, this complex that we have, and I spoke about it before, like anything will come from foreign is better than what we have a yard kind of thing. And foreign people much better. And if them have whole heap of money, them even way more better, right? So don't look for your own Jamaicans to side with you if you're in tit for tat, pit pat something with somebody. I don't think it was all that though, but I'm gonna get into that. So Sizzla burns DJ Khaled Plaques over alleged disrespect, and he shouted out, "You insult Jamaica." This is Sizzla Kalonji, who has been very close to DJ Khaled over the years. And let me put it out that this Sizzla, DJ Khaled's son, Assad, is actually Sizzla's godson. That's how close they are, right? That's how close they were. And I'm still thinking they're probably still that close. But you know how the world go already, internet times we living in, and sometimes publicity can be drummed up from certain actions, even though Sizzla has never been known to be one of them people that do things just for publicity's sake. All right. Sizzla isn't happy with DJ Khaled, and I'm taking this from Hip Hop DX. If you think it was a small deal, it wasn't. It's DJ Khaled that's involved. He's a pretty big deal on this side of the ocean, okay? Yesterday, when it happened, within about an hour, TMZ had it. You know, when TMZ pick up your stuff, TMZ had it, Hip Hop DX had it, all the major carriers had the story and the pictures, and Sizzla on the cover like this with it. I fling down the something in the fire and the fire blazing up on these things. So I'm taking this one from Hip Hop DX. It's carried in all the Jamaica media outlets too, but I wanted it from this side. So, all right. Sizzla isn't happy with DJ Khaled, and he feels that the We the Best mogul, We the Best, has disrespected dancehall reggae music genre. The Jamaican dignitary symbolized his frustration with Khaled by burning all of the plaques that he earned for his contribution to DJ Khaled's recent albums. Sizzla money straight, or is it? Sizzla seemed to take issue with the fact that his name and other Jamaican artists' names who contributed to the projects were engraved in such tiny prints that it was hard to even read them. So I must say, what kind of disrespect this? I don't know if that is the actual reason why. Yes, there was a part where he did say, "I call my name, look upon this, I can't even see my name." But he didn't say this is the reason for me burning all this up, right? I think there's more to it. We're gonna have to wait for some Sizzla interview. I'm calling on stage. We bring on Sizzla now. Come on, Mr. Winford Williams, contact the Ross. Make him give us an interview. Let's find out what this really was about. Because I'm pretty sure it is way deeper than the font size of his name on the thing. But that's what social media running with, but social media don't really know. DJ Khaled, man, you insult me, is what Sizzla said. He said, DJ Khaled, man, you insulted me. You insulted Jamaica. This is what Sizzla said in the video yesterday. Wrong plaque you send me. Burn devil. Burn corruption. Wrong plaque you send me. And then he said, I can't even see my name. I hear somebody in the background shout, you need magnifying glass to see it. See, that's why I don't think it has to do with just the font. Not true? The plaque made itself and took on a whole new life. I saw. Boy, when him done fling it down and mash it up in a man and rip it apart. I respect the part where he took out Assad's picture though. But we're gonna talk about that. So in another clip, Sizzla dissed Khaled by saying, you're not the best, you're the worst, while watching the plaque melt away in the fire. Of course, DJ Khaled's brand is We the Best. And Sizzla say, you're not the best, you're the worst. The 46-year-old entertainer, globally known as Sizzla, however, cut out the photos of DJ Khaled's son, Assad, from the album covers to save them from being burnt, explaining his issue lies with DJ Khaled and not with the children. He said the children are innocent. Babies are innocent, he said. This is my godchild right here, okay? And then he gave it to somebody and he says, put this in my studio. And then he also said, it better you did send me pictures of Assad. This right here, sir. And he hold up Assad's picture and said, this right here, sir, this is my plaque. May we use this as a plaque, but that That are the wrong plaque you send me. So I'm eager to find out what it is that caused all this. Mervin the Point Jamaica Curse says that was disrespectful. What was disrespectful? Burning the plaque? Now, Sizzla has been a mainstay on DJ Khaled's last 3 albums, so y'all get to know the behind the scenes story. He provided the intro to the 27 Grateful, guested on Father of Assad album on the track called Holy Mountain, and he most recently also appeared on These Streets Know My Name from this year's God Did, which is nominated for the Best Rap Album of 2023 Grammy Awards. I think DJ Khaled has won a Grammy every single year so far, and Sizzla has been on these Grammy projects triple so far. Khaled has yet to respond to Sizzla's plaque burning stunt, but many of the fans in dancehall comment sections appear to be siding with DJ Khaled. This is what it says in the US press. Yo, this whole time I've been suspicious of DJ Khaled. I'm not liking his vibes, one person wrote. Bring back original roots, not blingy and vanity, a next person wrote. DJ Khaled and Sizzla, they were on better terms when they linked up in Jamaica to record their God Did collaboration earlier this year. And DJ Khaled really knows how to promote the album because he went all around the place saying, God did, you didn't believe in us, but God did. And everybody started saying God did. One thing I like that he did was he lent an ear to Shano. Shano is a very talented, let me just pitch that real quick. Shano is a very talented artist, songwriter, you know, within our industry. And him not get enough respect. So when DJ Khaled came by and DJ Khaled gave him, you know, the go, pretty much endorsed it in Jamaica, it was a big deal. And then, of course, now you can see me alone in the dark room. I'm enough, nobody to talk to. Just me, myself, and I, and my shadow. Lights out. That song there, gone after DJ Khaled. And it was out for a little while before DJ Khaled said anything about it. And it was doing fairly okay. But once DJ Khaled co-signed it publicly and touched on it, gone. Shano Bags packed. He out of there. So DJ Khaled and Sizzla were on better terms when they linked up in Jamaica recently to work on his recent project, and the two had been seen dapping it up while soaking up the vibes in Kingston. He even went into Augustown, and I remember DJ Khaled was doing an interview on a much bigger stage. I believe it was the Gleaner, and them talk about something else, and he started highlighting Judgment Yard and the great works that are being done at Judgment Yard and the community fellowship and stuff that Sizzla is fostering and these things, because they were talking about something contrary. And he was like, yeah, but it's right here. You got it right here in your country. You know, I just come from up a Judgment Yard and Sizzla and this and that. And, you know, they're building a school and a museum and this and all kind of something highlighting. And I can see the person who was interviewing him really didn't want to highlight that. Their body language said everything. Their response to it said everything. So DJ Khaled has always been one of these guys. Let me tell you, them have a long-standing relationship that spans probably decades now, right? So my first take on it is, what is this? Sizzla felt disrespected. Mr. Article Dan said, obviously he felt disrespected. He clearly said he felt disrespected, but we don't know why. Media world, blogs, vlogs, comment sections are running with a narrative that he's that upset because the font. I think Scatter Barrel, big up to Scatter. Scatter Barrel actually posted something that said, if it's the font that is the problem, all this, you know, all this is not necessary. You could actually get the font changed for about 400 and something US dollars. He put a price upon it, and then he gave a speech which he wrote out something about professionalism, talent without professionalism, and a bunch of stuff that me not really care to get into right now. But I don't think it's about the font. I think something else went on that Sizzla needs to address. I've never known him to act irrationally like that. Seeing him mash up the thing, but he must know that that was going to cause divisional lines. And it did right away. Just like how the Haitian girl said, she a proud Haitian, you know, and the only thing she don't like is when people keep mistaking her for a Jamaican, and the Jamaicans them say, what you say? What you just said? You know, like one time, hey girl, and started, you know, and all she said was, I'm a Haitian, I'm a proud Haitian, and people mistake me for Jamaican all the time. I don't really like when they mistake me for a Jamaican, you know, but you know how we stay already. What you really just said? You know, they came out, hey girl, and it was on from then. See, so I don't think this was about no font. I think this is about something deeper. I'm waiting for that interview. Me want to hear Sizzla tell me it. And like I said before, but check this out though. May I tell my audience this? Two things. One, when friend and friend start fight and squabble and bicker and whatever else, me not get into it. You know why? I've seen this happen in real life. I told you this before. Me see a man I beat him woman one day, and me see a next man who is a stranger passing by jumps in. Hey man, you can't be fight a man. You can't be hitting woman like this and you know I'm square up with a man. You got woman energy, fight a man. And the first swinging tech is a lick connect from head back is she, the same female. Get off my man. She a thump him from the back. Our man a thump him man from the front. Now two of them a beat this one man. Me no want in them. I don't want to be the one caught in the middle. Yo, that eat that boy so flow there. You know them something I'm use film platform for spread propaganda and stir up. You know, I don't want to be that person. And the world is very small for me nowadays. Very small. So I tend to be running into people that are topics, part of my topics. So I'm try to keep it a certain kind of way. I don't walk and hide my face, and I like to look people in their eyes when I meet them. So I keep it a certain way. I not jump into them thing. Like I said before, Assad is Sizzla's godfather. Sizzla and DJ Khaled a par long time. A little font on a plaque is not going to change that relationship. See it? But I don't know why the Rasta blaze up the something and burn it up so. I don't know why. I don't I don't know why. But me don't want to get caught in them thing. Bro, next topic, yeah, Sizzla and the whole of them lucky. Well, him lucky, yes, him lucky because him dep on three. One of them is double platinum, the next one is platinum, and there's another one that's out now that's about to go platinum again, or double platinum again. So Sizzla getting money. He's getting his money, and you know he understands the business, so he makes sure all them I's dot and T's cross and these things. So even if he's burning a plaque, the money gone already in the bank, my friend, and those residual checks, if it's structured like that, are still gonna be coming in regardless. We are gonna out here taking sides, while them two there are gonna mend fences behind the fences, and we will still be out here taking sides. I did notice though how a lot of Jamaicans were quick to call Sizzla all kinds of derogatory name. You know, it's like when somebody really want to tell you something about yourself from a long time ago, but them did a wait past something to happen, so them have an excuse to tell you about yourself, because some of those comments were low and disrespectful and unwarranted. And I said, damn, all that? So them side with Khaled. So the funny thing is, some of these people are the same people who months ago were on social media calling DJ Khaled a culture vulture and all these things. And I me same one the day I said, some people are not culture vultures. And I suggest you do your history. Because DJ Khaled I come from carry crate days. You know, when the DJ them, they have to carry the big crate them full of records and stuff. He might come from way back when round there so. And he's maintained the same friends in our industry from back then. So when you see him come Jamaica and him draw for certain people, he's drawing for those certain people because him and those people have been going industry, business, entertainment thing here for decades. Those relationships are solidified. So me not jumpy night. See, what I do respect him for though is he wasn't always DJ Khaled. He wasn't always a multi-millionaire, some big iconic something. He wasn't always flying private jets and convertible Rolls Royces and all these things and mansion and all that. It was a long time and a long period where he was struggling. He was a nobody. He gave props to the Jamaican artists them that put him on the front page. Me like that. Not only that, he has always seek to include them in his huge projects. He could very well have put other people instead of them. then I would say, yo, you're a culture vulture, because only when you need a hype up, you deal with them people there and you call them your friends. But he put them on big projects, big projects. See? So we have to look on that. We can't paint everybody with one brush. At the same time, how no jump on DJ Khaled side so quick and uno don't understand? I don't know. Maybe the fire blaze up was kind of frightening for some people, and some people have said, "John no star, this no look good." And yes, the big dirty Rasta boy, idiot, ganja must fly up in him head. All kind of comment like those were also there. Here what? Sizzla and Khaled wanna work it out, which I'm sure you will, and continue to give us great music. All right, that's all me say. You know what? I remember him from way back when he went by the Arab Attack, by the name Arab Attack. He's coming from far within our industry. I know somebody will show up now new. I want to jump on a wave. He been here. He been here for real, right? With that said, let's take 5 minutes though to give Sizzla his accolades. I've said this before. Some people might not agree with me, but next to Bob Marley is Sizzla Kalonji for me. Next to Bob Marley is Sizzla Kalonji for me. Sizzla has put in a lot of work and released a lot of album, and he has never wavered from the path of consciousness. Even when him did a sing song like some big long gonna run up on them, extra magazine all done up on them, and people say, no, we don't want to hear that gangster something different, your Rasta. Big long gun run out pan people and done out pan people, come go back with it. And he went right back to it. Him just say what him did for say at a time when it was necessary to say so. Right? So some of my favorite Sizzla songs them now. Thank you, mama, for the 9 months you carry me through. All those pain and suffering. That's a big one. And then there's a next one that's called, let me see. I've got to take myself away from all these things that's hurting me. I've got to make my life so free. Seems you don't want nothing good for me. Yeah, that one there. Hi, how you doing? Long time I haven't seen you. Hope you're behaving yourself now like a good behaving citizen. Nothing coming, you got to work hard, I'm telling you. Hope and pray for the best, cause I believe in you. Them kind of sitting there. Black woman and child. For you, oh man, powerful, powerful. I've told people this. If Bob Marley did sing a black woman and child, it wouldn't have been well received. Bob's music just put everybody in it. See? So when Sizzla said black woman and child, it kind of put you in a box because only black woman and child can really relate. You feel me? So yeah, man, Sizzla have too many hits, main one, too many hits. One of my favorite one though, I was on a deployment one time, and there was this captain, and the captain was giving me hell. I was in the combat field, on the combat field, on a deployment, in a war zone. I was a team leader, right, for an infantry squad. So I'm there, and this man oppressed me the whole time, and it feel like I'm in paro. Because I was thinking, if anywhere them can last you, is out here, so they can last you, and you don't come back from that deployment there. So with that said, I remember the man that pressed me about everything. I just start walk around and sing and into myself, right, or humming it low. And I kept on singing, they can't keep a good man down. Always keep a smile when they want me to frown. I take the vibes and I stood my ground. They will never ever take my crown. So his music has always been inspirational for me. I've always found solace. I've always found power and upliftment in Sizzla's music, and of course, the very eye-opening, I have no white God, don't teach me anything wrong. Could a white God save me from white man oppression? Is just a black God and a black Messiah. When a white God a bless, say him not bless Sizzla. Yeah, then one day, I started really going into my thoughts. Rastaman don't apologize to nobody. Don't say it so. Oh, pull up. Yeah. On the know, so we can't say them something they neither because drama got start. Rastaman don't apologize to nobody. Bum, 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 bum. Don't say no more. Don't say no more. So big up Sizzla. Big up Sizzla Kalonji for all the years and all the great tunes and all the upliftment. And that's how we are going to left it. All right. That was it for Sizzla for us this morning. Moving right along into the Rastaman don't apologize to no. That just said. All right. Brittney Griner has been released from. Yo, Carrie Ann Jones said you're talking about quick on that one name. Look at the times. Look at where we are at. And they say boom bye. Suddenly develops cough, sips tea. Yeah, the times are serious. You have to watch what you say out there these days, my friend. Next thing you wake up in the morning and the whole of your stuff disappear. And some people are pick it out as outer door. How much, you're hateful and these things. So you stay away from some things. It's not necessary to say it out loud, but we know what time it is. So Brittney Griner is free. Seeing Brittney Griner be free. I say I like a prayer for her, and I say, God, please, make you come home at least for the holidays. I read through her letter to the judge and all these things. And her father is a Vietnam veteran. I have a soft spot for anybody that served and their offsprings and all these things. And she was, she pour out her like a heart and soul and still end up get 9 years for one joint. Because that's what it came down to. 0.07, that's nine, that's less than a joint. You can't build a proper spliff off of what she get 9 years for. The sad thing was to see black people saying, keep her. Or, oh well, she did the crime, now do the time. And I'm like, what crime? What crime? That was not worth 9 years. Not even in the Russian judicial system has Russia ever given any of their citizens. You see, if Russia did not give out 9 years for 0.07 or 9 years for a giant, when she get caught with it, I would have said, hey, you have to know the laws of the countries that you travel into, and they give out 9 years for a joint in Russia. You got caught with a joint in Russia. You've been going there for a long time. You should have known this. It's bad that's how stiff the penalties are, but when you're in Rome, you do as the Romans do. So them say, right? All right. Some things with them do, me not going to do. But anyhow, it's sad to see that not many of us had just the guts to just stand up and say, okay, listen, that right there, that's disproportionate. The crime don't match the punishment. Nowhere on earth gives 9 years. 9 years in a penal colony where the conditions are slave-like. Did y'all see her? Look at the front, the icon of this video. The girl, long, beautiful locks, them shave it off, them cut it off, them gear a boy cut. Them gear a shaved off, clean on the sides kind of cut, and these things. Carrie Ann Jones says distraction, in my opinion. And a distraction, is something that really happened and someone really went through it. So it wasn't a distraction, not a distraction for those who supported her or were close to her or understand the bigger picture. A real thing we are going, right? We are our worst enemy. When she got released yesterday, I was surprised again, and I don't know why now, to see how many, again, black people were saying, I don't think the swap was fair because she got released on a prisoner swap, right? She was exchanged for an arms dealer that was sentenced to 20 odd years in prison in the United States of America, and he was serving his time. I think he's like 11 years in, and Russia been trying to get him back. But he's a person with links, and he was dubbed the messenger of death or something like that. Let me tell my people something. This is the reason why I don't advocate, like when you're like, why won't more of these people speak up? You got your platform, you got your millions of dollars already, speak up. I don't encourage them to speak up. Speak up and lose their platform for a set of people who, for one, never help them to build it, and for two, when them lose it, won't be contributing to rebuilding it. Them just want to see you come speak up so them can laugh. Them just want to see you come speak. Hold on, let me take a call here. Hello?
Bayside High. Due to traffic, this bus is running behind schedule this morning. Again, route S031, morning route, Bayside High.
All right. So that's my children's bus. And if the bus is going to be late or 15 minutes late, they call and they let all the parents know, send out a message. Yeah, right. So your Pickney, you know where they're at all times. Anyhow, back to this. When she was released, there were people that were saying our kind of persuasion of people, a lot of them, enough of them, whole heap of them, too many that were saying, oh, the swap wasn't fair and they could have kept her. And I'm saying to myself, like, okay, even if the swap wasn't fair, right? Shut your mouth. Just be happy that she's not in the position she's in anymore, right? Another thing, there's not one isn't there isn't one arms dealer out there that's dangerous. Enough of them out there, see, and probably not probably, but are more dangerous than the one with them swap for. He been inactive for like over a decade now. Anyhow, you would never, and this is why we are seen as powerless. You would never, never see Jewish people get up blasting on social media how they should have kept that Jewish person. They would have just been rejoicing that they're free, and that's it. Why we feel the need to pick sides and then always pick sides and go beside ourselves or against our own, I don't know why. But yeah, I do kind of know why. But it's sad to see it happening still and in that manner. You know what I'm saying? Like, she free, she free. Just let her be free. You will never see the white community. You would never see, if that was an Asian person, a Chinese person, or something, you would never catch one Asian or Chinese person on the comment section saying Russia could have kept her. They would have just been glad that their people is free, right? And leave it at that. First of all, they would have been very vocal that 9 years for a joint. I mean, we know that it was a political move, and we knew that they were looking for somebody that they could hold on to. Them could have hold on to any regular citizen with fly go Russia and come back, Cause them catch other people with things, But they weren't worth the trouble. They weren't worth the media. And America probably wouldn't even pay much mind to them because they're no high profile person. But when they caught Brittney Griner, she was a high profile person. You're not talking about just, I see Candice, whatever her name is. Oh, so we're just gonna exchange one of the world's most dangerous arms dealers for a marijuana smoking basketball playing woman. And I thought, damn, you left out the part where she is like 8-time all-star. You left out the part where she is like 2 times gold medal Olympian. Y'all was very patriotic when she was in the Olympics, dominating right on your behalf. So you can hold your head up and be like, yeah, we beat Russia. Yeah, we beat this place. Yeah, we beat that place. And now she's just a marijuana smoking girl that plays, or woman that plays basketball. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's crazy that it's our own that is willing to reduce our own. Nobody else does this. Nobody. Nobody. So I was one of them that was very vocal for her freedom and very vocal in saying on both platforms that I have on YouTube that, hey, man, that's too much. Come on now. Let's be for real. We know this is a political thing. She's obviously no political prisoner. But 9 years, though, 9 years for a joint. Let's take this call real quick. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. Hello?
Me?
Good morning.
Hey, I'm here.
No, you're breaking up really badly.
I'm still breaking up.
No, you sound good now.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing this morning?
Good, how are you?
Doing great.
Good. I'm happy she's home.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think 9 years was fair? No, it was not. I don't know Russian law, but from my perspective, that sounds excessive. And I think, yeah, it was a political move.
Right.
Now, let's say if I was to look at it from not a race perspective, but from like a leader perspective,
Mm-hmm.
I would not, I want her home,
Mm-hmm.
but I would not have made a trade with a man who has been deemed the Lord of War.
Mm-hmm.
That particular man has funded a number of wars in Africa with guns and in Latin America with guns. And behind those guns, like he's still in his prime, he still can get back to business.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that maybe somebody else hasn't rose up in his stead while he was put away.
Right.
But I would say, okay, no, not him. Let me give you somebody else. Not him. He's too dangerous of a person, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
to be traded.
Okay.
Right, from that perspective. If I'm going to look at it objectively again,
Right.
there are people who are also saying, hey, there's a Marine who is locked up in Russia,
Mm-hmm.
right? A former Marine,
Mm-hmm.
and he worked for the government for Marine, and you traded her and you left him. Why wasn't he on the table for the trade?
Oh, and I covered that yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Do you know why he wasn't on the table for the
No,
trade?
I don't know.
Okay, I covered that yesterday. He wasn't on the table for the trade. They tried. That's willing.
Okay.
They tried, but Russia will not let him go for nothing. The reason
Okay.
why is Russia has spies that went missing. And see, there's another side to this, the military side of this, which I'm going to get into. So Russia
Mhm.
has spies that are missing, right? And Russia says that America has those spies in custody, but America doesn't want to say publicly they have them, right?
Okay.
So release us a spy for a spy. So when y'all give us one of our spies, we'll give you him back, because that's what he was convicted for over there.
Gotcha.
Right, but America is still standing on it but see, this is even deeper, because now America would have to admit that we are recognizing your spies and capturing them and keeping them in secret.
Okay.
Right, so they don't want to do that. So they're like, we don't have no spies, and they're like, yeah, you do, and until you give us one, we ain't giving
Right,
you
we're
him.
gonna keep him. So he's
Right.
off the table.
Right.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah. As I said, I want her home, but if I was the leader of the nation, I'd have been like, I'm not gonna give you the man deemed the Lord of War. I'm not gonna give you the man in the middle of a war who is still in his prime and still able to potentially harm the United States or create havoc. Or I'm thinking about all the arms deals he had in Africa. People are just waiting, So I would have said, who else can I trade her for? Not you. But I would not be, then this is the being on code part. I feel like we can be on quote unquote code as Black people and still use reason, right? I wouldn't be like, no, keep her. Da, da, da,
Right.
da.
Right.
That's off code. What I would say is off code.
Right. Don't you think, though, in this situation, right, America was holding the blade and Russia was holding the handle. So the negotiation terms, when they come to the table, like, America was powerless in this pretty much. That's the reason why they even had to leave him there. Obviously, they are powerless in this negotiation.
Right.
And they knew that Russia wasn't budging on this. So are we going to say, man, 9 years for a joint? That's excessive. But then let her go do the 9 years? Because we don't want to,
right.
You come to an agreement, right?
I would have to look. I would. So like, for instance, if I was a leader, I would be in a room with my advisors, and I would look at the cost and benefit of both. The cost of keeping her there and keeping this guy, right? Or the benefit of keeping this guy, the cost of her being there, the cost of letting him out, and what weighs more before I made my decision. I don't know if maybe they did that. I don't know. But that's how I would proceed.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. I understand that. I understand that.
But on the same lens, I wouldn't be like,
they should keep her and
blah, 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 blah. No. You don't. And then that's the thing. This whole Sizzla Kalungi thing, you don't, if you disagree, disagree quietly,
Right.
or just try to be in the middle. You do not slander your own people in front of other people. This is what we don't get.
Right. Yeah,
And
people
this is
calling
why
them.
people don't have no respect for us, because
Right.
nobody else does that.
Right. They
Right?
don't. They don't.
For a reason, because you relinquish a level of power, you relinquish a level of respect from other groups when you slander your own people. You don't do that. If you disagree in quiet, or you remain neutral
Facts.
in public.
Facts.
That's how you're supposed to move. But you know how we do already. So
Yeah, that part.
listen.
That part. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cat's Money says, while he was in prison, can you imagine what he has learned through books, etc., in there about America? Okay, listen. You're underestimating the power, the military power. You're underestimating America's military power. There's a whole different side to this military thing that you don't even know exists. Okay? Covert operations get pulled all the time, all across the globe, in and out. And who did it? I don't know. But read between the lines, right? So she said, if she was, okay, look at it from a leader perspective. If I was to look at it from a leader perspective, because I know where you are now and I know who you are now, right? So, and not only that, technology. Think about this. He just did over a decade in a federal prison. You think they were going to be in there feeding him books that could help him and videos or that could help him with anything? He was under watch. He was under cameras 24/7. See? So they weren't feeding him anything to enhance him. And not only that, who's to say them not tag him? You know what I mean by tag him? Who's to say them not tag him? Because when you're in, you're at the mercy of. So it won't be hard to find. Live on the air, SouFLo, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
All right. So the thing with Brittney now, I expected her to come back. I don't know why anybody wanted to keep her here. From she, them take her and say, well, this is politics. Putin wanted a pawn to kind of soften America. When supporting Ukraine, and they had to put the pawn. And when negotiating them type of something here, as you said, it's not easy. It's not gonna be easy. So when Russia wanted that man, the mercenary man back, what could America do? It couldn't do much.
Right.
But
America hands were tied in this deal. It was either it came down to the reality of the choices where she stayed here and do 9 years for a joint or them release this man. That's all it was gonna come down to. There wasn't gonna be no budging on it. And either way this administration took it, then would I get beaten from one side or another. How come you so wicked? You got your two-time gold medal Olympian, blah blah blah, over there doing 9 years for a joint. Nobody does 9 years for a joint. People get caught with pounds here and don't do 9 years. So
right,
then would I beat them that way there? And then now that they have gotten her out, they're beating them that way too. I would have never made that deal. Not for a man like that. He's too dangerous and all that. So either way you go.
Right. Remember when China kept two people from Canada? I think they were brothers, and Canada had to basically take a knee to China and say, all right, we want what you want to get it. And they had to guys back. And you have to kind of, you can't pretend it because your own people in America, they're going to protest saying the president not doing enough. And the president is making her still by there and this and that. But it's hard. So they have to kind of just say what you want and give to them.
Right. Right. All right. Good insight. I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
And not to mention, the guy wasn't the guy who, that they let go, who said they didn't for China. Because you know, CIA is there already with them black room.
Seeing.
Yeah, we never meet him up in there. So he's going back with a lot of, not so much knowledge, but some insight into that. America not playing around. And there's some stuff going on that we don't know, we're not sure, and there's more underneath.
Right. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a woman. Why you talk about sir stop whispering? You know, sister, I want a woman. She look like she had teeth a call at work. She probably in a somebody closet or back room. Hello. Yes, you can hear me now? Yeah, you hear me now? All right. You see the man where you know I go already, she had teeth a call. Sound like it. Anyhow. But yeah, see, the military side of this, you're not gonna understand it. But trust me, if I was to put myself in that leadership position, that's an easy takeout. I couldn't kill him in custody because Russia would have a fit, and then that would strain relations more. But them certainly can't kill him out the road. Let's put it bluntly out there like that. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Walk on SouFLo, yeah.
Welcome from Talk Up now. Live on the air. Walk on.
Yo, yeah. Yo, Sizzla.
Yeah.
But, hey, if I was with Sizzla or if I was at Judgment Town, I would have told Sizzla, yo, that man there, in my Illuminati puppet, look what I do.
You would have told Sizzla that that man there is an Illuminati puppet.
Really cool.
You know, so Sizzla and that man been working together for about 2 decades, right?
Me know that. I know that. I know Sizzla. I know all his music. The analyze Sizzla. Yes, he did hang with DJ Kelly and Wife and all that. Yamin Kalalu and sitting there.
Yeah.
But DJ Kelly works with the hip hop Illuminati. You know what I'm saying?
Explain this to me, my friend. What is the Illuminati thing that people keep talking about? Because it, as far as I know, is a secret organization.
I call it Illuminati because they've been saying they put it Illuminati name, but really they probably have a different name for it in their industry. But that's what they run with.
Well, you call it Illuminati, but so explain to me what is that to you? Because I'm lost. I mean,
Well, it's a long story with that, but with the Freemasons and what they do with their secret society and all that, and illuminating light and all that fuckery. There's something like that they do, and sacrifices their babies and drink blood and all that weird thing, and doing gay rituals and gay Batman rituals and make Batmanism in the hip hop and all that weird. It's a lot. So that's what I was trying to say with Sizzla, because he got puppets in the hip hop. He have puppets, and the puppet stringers are the elites.
You know, okay.
So they puppet the hip hop, like Little Baby and them, and Little Wayne and you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z's, and you know he want to. I mean, they're great artists. They're unbelievable artists. They have talent, but they're settled for fame and fortune.
Sell out how?
You never see black hip hop. You know, let me tell you.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you. Let me ask you. Let me ask you. Let me direct this. Let me
community.
Really?
Not like that. No, you need more than that. Not don't donations. You need some more. You need like them from the back to the days when black people was helping each other. I forgot that can't.
What are they supposed to do? What are they supposed to do? What are they supposed to do that they're not doing? Let's start there. What are they supposed to do that they're not doing? Yeah. You said that we can hear you loud and clear. You said that they're not helping. You never see them help black people. I said, what are they supposed to do?
They need to go down to the ghetto communities and make businesses profit little people.
Okay.
Or down low income people.
Right.
Not Balenciaga, the Batman name brand Balenciaga or Nike. You hear what happened with Kyrie Irving when them bash him because him look on the internet and researching the true who's the true is Jews.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the true Jews when he did that. Oh my, the whole fucking social media, news sport analysts bash Kyrie Irving to blood clots.
So Jay, right, that's all.
So
Okay, so you would have tell Sizzla that, right? But don't you think Sizzla knows this already? If that is what's happening,
him know, but
so if him know and him still a work with them for over 2 decades, that means I'm one of them, to right?
well, he needs to well me research his luck. Him did that him know because it's a job. Me need money. Me need the money to help my community. So that's why he did what he did. The Sizzla is a real old school man. He want to help his community. He build his own community in farm and do all them things there. He just need the money to get that resource to build his foundation over there. So, but
Okay.
yeah, he kind of did what he did. You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
you know his music is not gonna make him big money because he got all these new artists, you know what I'm saying? Talk about scamming, chopping, and on the way there. So that's the new wave, isn't it?
Seeing.
So Sizzla is a big artist. Every time he have, let me tell you something. I be looking at for his music on YouTube, right? His song is good. But his what do you call it? His YouTube following thing, his thing is
Mm-hmm.
not that high.
Why for that thing that yeah. I get what you
Yeah,
say still. I get what you're saying.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so Flo.
All right, fam. Big up yourself here.
Yeah,
All right.
man.
Me know say I know me alone. I know me alone. I know me alone. Wait there. Hold off on the call. I know me alone. We are going at this. Zine, let me go back. Let me go back to that comment section there a little bit. Wait there. Time for him to go. He's using words to flag your channel. Yep, one of them they're crying bad the colors all over the place for sure. He was and very zesty. That part I was picking up a certain kind of energy, flexible. Yeah, that's why yeah. I try to see if I did me alone, I fell asleep. The man all over the place. No, the man. Me did pick up one kind of energy that way. You know, being the host of the show, I can't say certain things because you know people are gonna take it and turn it into something else that it's not. And no, some not stay a certain way, but no, we're not going at this. King Big said no, we're not going at this. No. We're not going at this. Skip right past it. You go back in that Sizzla something though. Okay, so I don't know where to go from there. What we gonna talk about Brittney Griner though? Just say yes. Just say yes. Okay, or no. Was I the only one that picked up that energy? Me not have to spell out what energy. I don't have to. Was I the only one that picked up something? Me want to say, Soji. I saw. Is that main one? Mervyn the Point, Jamaica Curse and GPS DJ, Donna Davis. Yes, Max is good as gold says no. Yeah, he is soulful. No. God, my Black Eagle, he's in a man. Him big catch outside. When the Molly popping goes around. Me just I said. That was but anyway, big up caller. Cause I don't want the people them calling and then me try to make them feel a certain kind of way about calling in and these things. Caller, if you are calling to tell me say you wasn't thief in a call, say, let me take that one here. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
What am I keep on?
Yeah. Let me ask you something. You in a closet?
No,
Yeah, teeth are called.
not even call the morning time that we talk so.
God no.
Morning time, what's we talk all the time?
You had a long night, car. You're still in bed.
No,
Then no,
but
you
anyway,
talk
when
up
him
the man.
call, you can hear me?
Talk up then. We
When
want to
him
hear you.
call, me hear Trini, me hear American accent,
Mm-hmm.
me Jamaican accent, in son drunk iron, and lot of things all at the same time.
The party are going too long.
Me don't know where I do. A
Everybody
morning
gone home
time
and
now
him
and
still there.
him there somewhere off of a boat, dropping off. Drunk and high at the same time.
At the same time. But you know them say you sound like you're high.
No, me sound like me tired.
You sound like you're
That's
in
when
a
I sound
closet, you're a
tired.
thief a call.
Well, man, I no call.
Alright.
But
Are your voice
I
that?
saw it. Mm.
Alright. I wonder if I saw she talk to her husband all the time, me can take a wife like that. Don't ever change. Just talk to me same way. So when you're mad, yes, babes. Okay. Alright. Yeah man, you know, so we don't have to argue about nothing still. I still love you. Alright. I'll take that. I'll take that. Rascal, you know, here ya. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Boot it up.
Wagwan.
Me again.
All right, talk to me now.
Yo, me just wake up.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Me have picnics.
Oh, are you the same one we just called?
Yes,
Okay, all right.
that's why.
Address it.
I am telling truth.
So
with
true, you did
the
just wake up while it sounds so.
Yeah, because me just weird and me have to get the baby formula and even pick me and my and I scream, cry and all that.
How much pick me have?
Yeah, two pick me.
See. Baby them.
Yeah.
Back to back, baby.
Back to back.
Yeah, single father.
No, sir.
Oh,
You have a wife.
okay.
Yeah, but back to this.
Yeah.
With the Sizzla DJ Khaled.
Mm-hmm.
Sizzla, he put himself in that position. You can't deal with people like them. Yes, them have money, fame. And DJ Khaled, he been with the reggae thing for years.
Yeah.
So I understand that. But when he's in that big, upscale elite fame,
Mm-hmm.
then come back to Jamaica, chill with the
Yeah.
reggae artists then.
Where you from?
Tell you something, I'm a Yankee. I'm from Brooklyn, you see me?
Saying. But you hang
I have,
around enough Jamaicans.
I have a Jamaican family. You
So
know what I'm saying?
so you come from a Jamaican family, but you're born a foreign.
Yeah, the born a foreign.
So all right then. So when time you chat patter like this, you understand everything I'm say.
You understand everything.
Okay, all right.
No.
So what we're hearing is a mixture then of your American side and your Jamaican side.
Yeah, we have two Jamaican parents, and we have Jamaican family and I have people from England, and you know what I'm saying?
Seeing. All right.
So me know the patois, me know everything. You can cook Jamaican food, I can solve it, don't blame stooge. Me know I'm all weird.
I want to tell us that the comment section they are pop up in a friend because we were getting, me not throw them under the bus alone. We were getting a different
put them on the bus. Put them on the bus.
All right, then we was getting a different kind of energy on the call. So we did a wonder.
Yeah, me read it.
So you know what I go on then?
Yeah, you know what I go on.
Okay, all right then. All right, so I'm gonna have to spell it out. So yeah, I'm trying to understand because sometimes we misconstrue things.
We can, but once you do some research and know the pattern, that's what it is. That's what it is. You always see people getting, in the media. There's some fake shit in the media too. That's why I don't watch news. News is fake. Fox, ABC, all them television networks. Yeah. The news I watch, them podcasts on YouTube, the truth seekers. Like you, I like to watch your news. You see me?
Seeing.
That's yeah.
Yeah, we do. All right then, my friend. Big up yourself.
Big up yourself.
Manners.
All right.
Manners.
Manners and respect.
Manners and respect, fam.
All right.
Me know say I know me alone. Me know say I know me. This feel like me are going in reverse. Hear me, no, man. Make we move forward, no, man. I'm your outcast class member. Now I call him the voice of confusion, rotted. Here what? Big up to the caller, same way, see? And please, anybody else that's calling in, don't be afraid to call in, because we pop joke and all these things, but it's all love. It's all love. No animosity or nothing like that, not there, see? But you have to be able to take a joke when the joke come your way, because just so it stay. All right? Me no say I know me alone. Even after that explanation there. But judge not lest he be judged. Sizzla Burns, DJ Khaled, Plaques. Brittney Griner is now free. I don't like the fact that black people jump over there and talk about they should have kept her and all these other things. She is free. Just make her be free and left it at that. See? Because nobody else is going to jump out there against their own people and talk about keep her and all these things. All right. We're moving up to the next part of the show here now in the morning. What's up? Take this out highway, please. Okay. So I believe this is, so I think this story right here, this could be wifey, cousin, or family member. I'm not sure. But anyhow, uncle of 42-year-old dressmaker Alicia Smith's son, we're going to talk about the man them now. A brother said to me, older man said, SouFLo, one of the worst things I ever did was take up a woman that was way younger than I was and decide to me I give her a good life. She mustn't work. I will take care of her. Right? I remember a Jerry Springer series episode when I watched back in the day where the man was working 2 jobs. The Jamaican man tell me this, and him tell me along these lines, but it fit with the Jerry Springer episode where the man did work 2 jobs. So him next door neighbor now bring him and Jerry Springer to tell him that the woman that he was working 2 jobs to take care of and leaving at home every day with nothing to do, he was occupying her time. He was giving her something to do. Them live in a building. His apartment is right across the hallway from their apartment. So as when you go to work, she just crossed the hallway, right? And we're festive for the rest of the day because me not have no work to. Me not have no job to. I'm jobless, she jobless, and we're enjoying ourselves till you come back home. Jerry Springer end the show by saying that's one of the worst things you can ever do. Take away responsibility from a young, able-bodied, thinking mind person. Because, they see him saying, devil find work for idle hands. Well, devil find work for idle hands, feet, pum, body, titty, everything. Devil find work for idle every part of it. So, Yima left the woman there, and all her parts were idled, and somebody was helping him out. So, along those lines, the message of the morning is, nobody take responsibility. Seeing as a big man, if that is what you're going to do, then you don't need it. Because bun for sure, bun for certain. All right. Now, this situation here, the whole thing keep on going on and on is like, and I keep telling the woman them this, the more we talk to the man them not hear we. Because the man we are going to mash you up, you see my girl, woman, sister, the man that's going to beat you down, mash you up and all that, he's not going to be hearing SouFLo voice in his head when him get ready for mash you up. You, I hope, are hearing this voice saying certain things, and you adhere to them certain things there, and they can save your life. Anyhow, an uncle of 42-year-old dressmaker Alicia Smithson, victim of an apparent murder-suicide in Senior, a community on the Westmoreland St. James border, believes that a jealous rage could be behind this tragedy. That's what it says in the Gleaner. Westmoreland in the news again. Westmoreland been running hot all year this year. Police investigators have theorized that Smithson was strangled in her bedroom by her boyfriend Robert Stewart, who was of a Cornwall Courts address in Montego Bay, St. James, before hanging himself. About 3 p.m. on Tuesday, Smithson's body was discovered in a pool of blood in her bedroom with the hands bound to the leg of the bed and a bloody sheet wrapped around her neck and covering her face. Raymond Headley, her uncle, told the news outlet that, which is the Gleaner, that he was shocked when he learned of his niece's death. He said, I was at work on Tuesday, say about 2 o'clock, and my sister called from the United States, and she said she called Lisa and she didn't get a response. Headley said that he told his sister, who is in the US, that I'm a bit busy now, coming there at work, but I'm going to ask my cousin to go over there and check around at the house. Him call me back now and say him not get no response. Then me see one of my church sister them calling me, and she said she passed by the house and she said the grill open and she said the lock for the grill on the table, but no response. Headley said that he then asked her to go take a look inside of the house for me, please. Just go in there and walk around, cause it open. When the woman got some company from the neighborhood, somebody come with me, come, we're going in there, so we have to go look. I mean, I don't know we're in there and them think that, so she go in to the house. That's when she found what she found. They made a gruesome discovery. Them go inside and them start to look around. And then them see my niece with her head bound, a sheet tied around her neck. And by the time me reach down there, me see that as well. And by the time me reach around at the back of the house now, me look and me see the young man hanging from a piece of rope. So me call the police. He described his niece as a quiet, soft-spoken, well-mannered, hard-working, single mother. This is the second suspected deadly domestic dispute in Westmoreland over the past week alone. Last week, the decomposing body of 39-year-old Kerry-Ann Williams was discovered in a shallow grave behind her house in Mount Airy. Her 27-year-old boyfriend, Courtney Cooper, who goes by the name Junior, has been named as a person of interest in her murder. One of the headlines them say 39-year-old ganja farmer. So she had 39, 40, our man is 27, head no good, him just passed frontal lobe development, fully stages kind of thing. He hails from St. John's Road area in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. But down at Westmoreland, him come chill out with him woman. See? And then that happened there. Here's the thing. Joy says, you think? I saw. Our women are endangered species mainly due to the illiteracy of our population. Julie Tapper, I appreciate you greatly. Thank you. Educate Yourself says, no man is killing himself if he is cheating. He took drastic actions due to the most likely loving, cherishing woman to find out she was all over the place. That's why him kill she and kill himself. So them attack and I said she was quiet. She was well-mannered. She's a single mom. She's hardworking. But, you know, him feel like him was the only one that was playing in the stuff, but it wasn't him alone. You know, somebody else did get a turn took. Others are saying she was all over the place and more than one man other than him. We don't know, and I'm not trying to spoil up nobody's name. Let it be clear. I have no clue if this is true. This is what's being said. Educate Yourself says, tell the woman to be ladies and not street girl that think that they can play a man. So basically what happened is him kill him woman and kill himself, right? The man not just leave them. Why the man them not just leave them, Joy says. Why him have to kill them? Lots of women out here, Each sex needs to choose wisely and not just go for hype and hoopla. And if the women want to leave, just let them leave, man. They are not an investment on which to expect a return. That is where you get it wrong. Y'all still going on with this. I'm still a try telling you, and still not listen. Let me tell you something. It's 2022. Make we top play foolish, okay? Rolling Trinity 876, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Let me tell you something. At 2022, any man take up any woman and any kind of spending go on is an investment. And is he looking for a return? He sure is. That's why it's dangerous. Point blank and period. That's why it's dangerous. It's dangerous because a man a put in him investment, him a look for a return. And when him find out the other hands are dipping in cookie jar, some of them can't take it. Some of them will go kill themselves. But you know, man funny. Because some of them man here will off themselves, even though them did a cheat too, you know. Them just heartbroken, so somebody else a share with them I get kind of thing. Hi, Munchie. Come here, mommy. Can I get some lover? Hi, Papa. Papa, you can't in there, son. Say hi. Look.
Hi.
All right.
Hi.
Say hi, mommy. Y'all climb up on the chair.
Yay.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Say I'm Malani. How you get this key? You got the key, mommy?
Yeah. I got a key.
You got the key. What are you staring at? See, so Perlis 123 says, hi, baby.
Hi.
Hi. All right. Y'all gonna go to mommy and then daddy gonna finish this up, okay?
Okay.
All right. Tell mommy get you dressed. Go.
Wow. I got a key. I say
You
hi.
take over now, no?
Hi.
Say bye.
Hi.
I bye you for say bye.
Hi.
No, Malani, bye. Say bye. You go bye-bye.
No.
No, you're not. All right,
Say
no.
hi.
Say hi. All right, Malani, say hi.
Hi.
Hi. See the hands? Soldier 819 gave you a hand. Say hi.
Hi.
Cause you're not gonna say bye. Go, mommy. Daddy soon come.
No.
You not go, mommy?
Oh, no, Mike. I don't want it.
I don't want.
Wow.
What?
Say hi.
This is Malani.
Hi.
Malani is 2,
Say hi.
and Malani is been here before.
So,
Me call her Miss Ruby, cause
Okay,
I swear my grandmother's spirit
key.
is somewhere here. You got the key, mommy?
Yeah.
Take the key to mommy. Give the key to mommy.
Oh, no, Mike, no.
No, you're not giving it to mommy?
I got a key, Mike. I got a key.
You got a key, mommy. Princess got a key.
Yeah, I got a key.
Who's daddy, baby?
It's Mustafa.
See her daddy, baby. See her daddy, baby. See her daddy, baby. See her daddy, baby. Key. Babe, contact Malali.
I got a key, Mike. I got a key.
Did you got a key, mommy?
Yeah, I got a key. Wow.
All right. When wife come take her, watch her.
Come, mommy. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye.
bye, Malani. Bye.
Bye.
I love you. See you in a minute. Babe, get them dressed for me.
Okay.
All right. Bye, baby. All right. But we wrap it up. But don't be here with me. But we wrap it up. That's the happiest moment of my life, anyways, as you can tell. See? So anyhow, what me I talk about? Malani just come throw me off. Yeah. Anyhow, listen. Yeah, the whole man-woman relationship thing and all these things. And when a man invest in a 2022, is an investment. Unless him tell us, unless you is backroading and him tell us, hold this and give me that, I'm gone. But when shock up start and live together start and help pay bills start and all these things start, it's a different look. It's a different look. We're not take no more call right now. Actually, I should. Call me back, please. You keep deflecting like women always do, and women usually support and justify bad and immoral actions of other women. You say that he should leave. Plenty of women out there, etc. The same applies to her with the men. If she find the need cheat, this means she doesn't want to be with him. Just leave the man and don't say. Last call for the morning. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yeah, Burudo.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm here again.
Are you again? All right, right.
Yo, we see the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, don't call me no Dutch head. Nothing not come for me. Yo, me are work in progress.
Yeah, we all are work in progress. That song the bad still. I will sing that song there.
Violence.
When you?
Yeah, violence.
No man, I'm not saying name. And a new youth, new sensation.
I know artist.
Mm-hmm. I know
Yeah.
but me know the song.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, no man. Same man as I respect man. I joke around on these things. See?
Guess what?
What?
You know what me I talk about.
See?
There's a lot of stuff in the vibration today with demonic spirits out there. You know what I mean?
See?
So me a 35-year-old. Me been through a lot, me see a lot.
See?
So like we said about the Kyrie Irving thing, I want to go on that topic.
No man, kind of that topic me depend. Me I close up the show now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm on a totally different topic right now. Right now we're talking about man and woman relationship and how it seems a trending thing that Jamaican men, enough of them anyway, they won't let the woman go when the woman, if they find out she's cheating, they'll kill her. And if she says she wants to leave, they'll kill her. And anything, and it end up in death a lot of the times. That's what we're talking about right now.
I'm not about that, man.
It's madness that. But it's
you can't do that to a woman. A woman's supposed to be secure, loving, and you know what I'm saying? You can't do that to a woman.
Facts, true.
Yeah, I have a woman, and we can't secure. You're not.
Your woman is Jamaican?
She's she's Cuban.
She's
and
what?
I'm Jamaican. I died Jamaican, and our mama is Latino, Spanish, Cuban.
Okay, so she half Hispanic and half Jamaican, or half Cuban, should say, and half Jamaican.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she will cuss you and stab you.
Man, when she was pregnant, she had a knife and cussed me. You know what I do?
Run.
Because bawal.
You cuss her back.
But me leave. Me go to my yard, me leave.
So you was one of the men that had the strength to walk away and not harm her.
Yes.
And on still together, right?
Still together a bubble.
All right. Still together a bubble. That's what we are talking about. So, all right. Go and listen. Let me close this up. All right. Manners.
Yes, manners.
All right. Sending positive energy. Really enjoy your show every morning. And this is, oh man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Roxy21. Big up yourself. Yeah. Somebody said him sorry have a whole heap of rum in night. He wake up early sipping. Watch out. We have a Jamaican friend. Some people are trying to be in touch with their culture so bad, right? Some people are trying to be in touch with them culture so bad that when them imitate or try to imitate, because in a fiend mind, him understand the whole patois and everything, but when him go to talk it, in his head, him sound good, him sound okay. But to us, still are sound also like I guess, but I don't know, but still, there's still an undercurrent there. There's still an undercurrent. Come in our brethren in New York, where his parents are Jamaican, but him are not Jamaican, born in New York, him are raised. And he always used to try to talk that, but when the word pork, when him say him no, cause we did a rasta them time there, so he was like, no pork, No Park, and me I say, I want name Park, brother. And him, dirty pork meat, man. The dirty pork meat. Pork. And a pork, we say, a pork, we say. So if you're going to use patos. So sometimes them just need some correction and, bring him along same way. We not dash you out, brother. Big up yourself and thanks for calling in for the umpteen time. You don't have to prove nothing to nobody. Go and live your life here. The most important thing is that when all this go away, you're happy where you are at with you. See, back to this now. Angela Houghton, I appreciate you greatly. Thank you so much. He has nothing better to do this morning. Late again. Watch me. So them I say the woman them keep on deflecting, and the woman out there are ganging up to defend other women when they are immoral and they are unjust and all these things, instead of giving them some good advice. I advise many women on the dangers they are putting themselves in by dealing with multiple men, which is a norm for most Jamaican women, and I don't even take Jamaican women seriously when it comes to relationships. It's like they are genetically disposed to cheat. I like read something like that, man. After I read things like these, I start look for my sideways. Genetically disposed to cheat. Maybe I want to either type it, but it could be true. Because how else to explain all them jacket there? Yeah, talk to me. We have the facts. We have data in the form of jackets. So how else we explain all them jacket there? Good, Miss Christie. We go church every Sunday. We teach up at the primary school. The one we're quiet. The one where the big hat come to church and she rock so. Y'all try to tell me say 3 hour picking them man off y'all. Can't be. Explain. Man said not even take Jamaican woman seriously because they are predisposed to cheat, it seems like. It's like them always want more man and more body. And them always comparing size and searching for bigger and who can go longer. Girl, me say, the boy give me a piece of rook city and these kind of things that run them head. Here what? End of the day, the story is the same and the message is the same. It's not the first, second, third, or 50th time we've seen these. Whole heap of Jamaican women lose them life that way here, and we're still saying the same thing. We can't talk to the man them because the man them don't want to hear it. We'll talk to the woman them. All right? There's a way to tell if a man will end up being that kind of man to you. There's a way to tell. Don't provoke your man for too long. I don't want you to get thumping at your eye this weekend. But for those of you who are in a relationship, test him. Don't say SouFLo if you test you, but test him. See? Start a little argument or something. And some of you know already because you've been in arguments with him and you go all out. And you never got that kind of a response. So you know. Say, me good. It don't start from kill you and hang myself. The signs are there. Pay attention to the signs that are there. Real G, big up yourself. Pay attention to the signs that are there. This is how we're closing this out this morning. I don't want to wake up tomorrow and to the next day and hear some more on and gone. Pay attention to the signs that are there. Y'all be making messed up choices. And I know some people are going to say, SouFLo, sometimes you don't know because man come into the relationship good. Everybody put them best foot forward when them in a new relationship. You don't know who you're getting into a relationship with. You get an old whore and she remix herself and come to you biting fingernails talking about, oh my God, I've never done anything like that before. Oh, me? No. So sad. And in our next part of the world, she well broke out and exercised already. So you don't know who you're getting into. But if you pay attention, you will see that this ain't the one. This ain't the one. We meet them representative first. Yes, for everybody, male and female. Then put forward first who they think you want. As a relationship start. When you start a relationship and you start take it serious, don't you start talk about, so you want kids or you have kids and this and that and the other, and you start talk, right? While you're talking, that person is making a mental note. You say to her, say, yeah, I don't really like woman we argue enough on these things. She tell herself, say, so I want him, so what I'm going to do is suppress that part of me for now. He'll meet her later. She named Keisha. That's my bad girl. She live over here, so he'll meet her later. But for right now, I don't like people that argue either, you know, and them lure you in and lure you in until the friggery start. But at the first sight of the friggery, run, run. That's it, run. Some of y'all be staying there until it get way overboard, and you know all along, say it's volatile, and you stand there, and you poke fire, and you poke fire, and you throw gas, and you, oh, it's blazing up. That's how when they thump you in your eye the first time. Oh, it's blazing up, and I forgive him, and you go back, and you poke fire, and you poke fire. This time, him not only thump you in your eye, he knock you unconscious. You come back to your senses, you check your eye again. Oh, it's blazing up. All right, run. At the first sight, run. That's all I can say. Nothing else. Short and sweet like Jesus wept. Run. That's it. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Continue to have these conversations. Continue to educate, encourage, and uplift each other. Keep a positive vibration. Keep the vibes high. High, like some high-grade ganja. Big up on yourself this morning. Manners and respect to each and every one of you tuning in. Have a wonderful weekend. Don't take no lick for nobody. You're too grown for that. Don't be in these kind of relationships because lick turn to murder. You don't know how much time somebody needs for telling you that. But that's how you go. All right. Don't think it's always going to be lick. All right. With that said, take very good care of yourself this weekend. All right. Surround yourself with people that uplift your vibrations. And if you can't find them, it's okay to be alone. Go grab a bottle of wine or whatever it is. Roll up a split. Me don't know what your vice is. Get a book. Fill up your bathtub, lay down in there in some warm water, something. Get to know yourself. Yeah, in all ways, get to know yourself. Somehow nobody can please you, no can please yourself. So get to know yourself. Always. All right? And enjoy your weekend. And I'll catch you again right here on Monday morning. God spare my life, like my granny used to say, because I'm not in control of all this. God might say, come on home this weekend, SouFlo. We don't know. Hope not, because we still have a lot to give. So with that said, see you again soon. One love. Peace.